night we had our last meeting with our Bible study / small group that we've had for 3 years now.
Longer than that.
Really? 4 years? It hasn't been longer than 4 years. Well, in the form that it has been now, it's been, I think, 2.
But we've been together with this group of friends for a long time.
Yes, for quite a while. Nate and I decided that it was time for us to step out of this small group. And so we're not like leaving this group of friends by any means. We are just stepping out of a weekly commitment, and it's definitely bittersweet. I have been dreading stepping out of this because I care about these people, and I never want to make people that I care about feel like I don't care about them. And so situations like this, where I'm coming out of a commitment, is stressful for me, and I imagine it is for most people. But I'm also relieved to kind of move on to the next chapter in our spiritual life and in a relationship with a new church. And I'm relieved that we were able to come out of this and still maintain all of those friendships and still have those relationships.
Interestingly, everyone else in the group also seemed to generally be in times of transition, which I think it's funny how that happens. It seems to happen with friend groups where maybe it's just because lots of people are in the same area of life, but it seems like people move through stages of life together in some ways, even if it's not exact parallels. There's a similarity that seems uncanny about it.
Yeah. There has been a lot of transition in these last 2 months, and specifically transition that is coming up in the near future.
Definitely. Well, I have some updates on photography. I think I mentioned before that I went on Saturday and posted some photos I'd taken at Lone Star Baptist Church. I really liked how they turned out overall. I wasn't crazy about the actual photos, but I liked the idea, the concept of the project.
I liked both. I liked the concept. Shout out to Nate's granny. And I also liked how a lot of those photos turned out. I think you did better than maybe you think.
Maybe so. I'm happy given what was there. I mean, it's a small church. There's not that many things to take photos of. It was also extremely cold and I wasn't really prepared, so I'll try to live and learn in regards to that. But I've definitely decided to pursue that further. So I posted on Facebook today, kind of feeling around for some more churches. I got several good suggestions. I'm going to try to build a huge map of all of them over East Texas. It's not a matter of getting all the churches. It's just a matter of planning. Well, I mean, it is a matter of getting to all of them. It's doable as long as you plan out your trips and you know where all of them are. So I'm trying to map them all first so I can get a big collection of them. And what I'm hoping to do is actually make a pin map so that I can actually post it on the blog, and you can click on each pinpoint on the map and go to that blog page and see the photos from there. It'll be pretty neat once it's all done.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I think I might do that with some more projects like that.
I think that will particularly be neat because of the specific project, because it will show really just the quantity of churches in our area. I think that it will display that density really well.
Right, and the one I found on Saturday, I just stumbled across it, literally just driving around. And now that I know where to look for more of them, I mean, I'll probably find even more when I'm going to the sites I already know about. So I think there's a lot, and I'm willing to drive for an hour or two to get to all these. So as I use up all the ones around here, I'll just keep adding more and more that are farther and farther away. There's lots of old churches around. All of that will be a lot easier with my new camera that I'm ordering. A Sony A7 II with a Tamron 28-75 f2.8.
For all of us plebeians, what does that mean?
It means it's a real camera. I've been kind of borrowing a camera. Sometimes I take photos from my phone. It hasn't been a good situation. So now I'm really ready to. I used to have a camera and I just kind of fell out of it. Nice cameras are pretty expensive. So I've just kind of decided to go ahead and drop the money on this, and I think it'll be well worth it.
Well, I'm excited for you in your new upcoming purchases. We also got a new modem today, which Nate is very excited about.
Yes, but that's the most boring thing possible to talk about.
I mean, I'm excited for the potential for quicker access to Reddit.
Fat pipes.
Yeah.
You want those fat internet pipes.
Yes.
More good news. I graduated from the hospitality department. So I had several different hands-on cooking classes, and something that was talked about at these classes that I never saw come to fruition was a food truck. There was talk about getting a food truck, and they finally have one. They have it wrapped. It looks great. Purple is our color, so it's all purple. It stands out really nicely. So I got tickets for us to go try some of their food. They're not selling the food directly. You have to buy basically a meal voucher and then ahead of time, and then just exchange that for the food on the day of, because they have a limited quantity of the food. It is a education environment, so it's not just, they're not just trying to sell as much food as possible. They're trying to do it as a lab properly.
Isn't it even called a mobile food lab or something like that?
I think it's something like the name. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something like that.
Yeah.
Our meal will be chicken and waffles with some kind of side of macaroni and cheese, I think.
Count me in.
You got anything else?
Nope.
Great. See
you tomorrow.